it always happens when I start talking about things that I'm doing, right? So yes, in January, I think it's January 25th, I will, I've just said yes to that. They're actually, they go live with their podcast, and it's for 2 hours. I mean, I always say I can talk about dragons for a long time. So we see, right? You know that they will appear, and so will Merlin, because he will definitely want some centre stage on, I think, both of those. So that's exciting, I think, for me. I'm not sure if I mentioned, I know I posted on Facebook that I thought I would dip my toes into the dating realm again. I think I'm going to have to write a book on this. It's interesting. I can tell you, I'm going into the third week, I think, of being on a dating site, and it's not pretty. When it's not making me mad, it's actually laughable that men, and it may be men, I don't know, there's a lot of catfishing. There's a lot of literally people almost writing the same script, just a little bit differently. And I think what makes me sad, as well as angry, is that there's probably genuine men on those sites that are widows, that have lost their wives or family tragically. But there's these, and I'm sure I've met the same people, because they keep sending me the same thing, or I'll just start connecting with them and they say, well, I'm a widow, and I lost my wife and my daughter in a car accident, or I'm a widow of X number of years, and I lost like my whole family, and then just stuff just doesn't sound right. Some of them can't spell, and if they call me dear, that usually is a sign as well. So other than making me laugh, it's an expensive journey into, as I said, dipping my toes into the dating world. I know there's some genuine guys in there somewhere. I just hope that I signed up for 3 months, and I said to myself, and it actually, this is interesting, my 3-month expires on February 14th, on Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to tell my guides. I've also told the dragons, you need to sort out who's coming forward in these things. I did online dating years ago, and it really hasn't changed. When I was younger, it was more people trying to get you. They also want to get you off the site. There's like, send me your phone number. I mean, they say hi, and they send me your phone number and I'll call you or I'll text you. And I'm like, no, thank you. So, and I know some of you have also told me some of your things that happened to you as well. So it's the same old. And it isn't the same anymore, trying to find suitable people, right? So yeah, I'll keep you up to date. But very frustrating. So if you're in a good relationship, you're in a good marriage, hang on to it. I've now been divorced as many years as I was married. So I was married a very long time. I was married 24 years. And I've been divorced 24 years. So that's a long time, right? I've dated. I had one more than a year relationship. And then I realized we were repeating the same patterns. So, I didn't need that. And then, as a lot of you know, my kids were teenagers when I got divorced. So I spent a lot of my time just being a mom, just being there for the boys, who both had significant mental health challenges during their younger years. And, it was, and I was working 2 jobs, like you have to, right? So, anyway, let's see. Oh, look, Mary Magdalene has come out. The Teacher Awakens. Oh, that's because I was talking about what am I doing next year. Who's on the bottom? Faith, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. see the light in the world. So Mary Magdalene was first, and then faith. So Mary Magdalene says, you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So this week has been a bit like that. The cards that I've pulled this week are lots of repeats. So the Archangel, Seraphil, heart of devotion. Let the cup of your heart be filled through commitment and dedication. So that's Archangel and Archangel Gabriel, divine emergence. It's time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your power and your gifts. So I think a lot of you can relate to that, right? Let's see. The My Dragon deck. I was actually, I have a box with all of my Oracle deck in there, and I still have some. So if you're looking for, I self-published my Oracle deck, the same as I wrote a chapter in a book. I don't think that neither of those have really worked out as I had hoped. My Oracle deck is beautiful. It's not expensive. It's I'm charging $30, which includes shipping. If you're out of the country, it will be a bit more for the shipping. I use these a lot. It was a collective of dragons that came and asked me to write these. So I do have them for sale. I'm hoping I've got 2 appearances on other people's podcasts that people might show some more interest again in my Oracle deck. It certainly got around. I sent some copies to Germany. I think it was Denmark and a few other countries, and in the USA and Canada. So thank you for all of those who bought my Oracle deck. If you know of people that are looking for an easy to read Oracle deck, I'd say certainly mine. So I've actually pulled the Guardian Angel of Dragons. So there's a dragon that connects with the guardian angels and reminding us that we're never alone. I love that card. I've actually got that here as well. And then the Ancient Elder Dragon, moving you beyond ancestral patterns. So as I've said, I think sometimes when I pull these, I certainly understand what they mean. So our ancestral patterns sometimes get in our way, right? So we have to go back, which is where the Akashic records come in. We need to sometimes go into our Akashic records and see what are those patterns we need to clear. I'm sure there's something in there in mine around either relationships, marriage, commitment, trust. There's all those sort of things that come up when about relationships, right? So, and I would say I have big issues with trust. I was married to somebody that was not trustworthy, and it completely shattered my trust. So I'm going to clear, cancel, delete that, because I've worked very hard and done a lot of work on that. So let's go to the Star Dragons. This is what this is called before we end. I always lose it when I'm looking for it. But this deck, which the dragons are a little bit different, but let's see what they have to tell us for this week. Returning. Going with the flow. So I think this is something to do with, here in the USA, we've got Thanksgiving next week. There's the autumn colours, the fall colours, and I think this is also to do with Christmas and, just going with the flow, right? And then the last one is choice. Understanding consequences. Understand consequences. There's 2 dragons there, which is interesting, right? Okay, so let's see, how long have I been here? Oh, it feels like I've been doing this. I don't know if people have felt this week, that like I've been talking, or you've been doing something, you feel like you've been doing it for a really long time, and then when you look, I've been doing like 30 minutes on here, and this is 10, we're at 10 minutes. So let's do a recap. I often forget to do that. So let's see, we've got Mary Magdalene is our theme, and the teacher awakens. You have something important to share. So remember that. You have something important to share. And faith, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, which I think we need going into the new year. Seraphil, heart of devotion. Let the cup of your heart be fulfilled through commitment and dedication. And then Archangel Gabriel, divine emergence. It's time to be seen. So I need that. And then these are the 2. Oh, and then my 2 dragons from my deck, which was the ancient elder dragon, to move us beyond our ancestral patterns, and the guardian of angels, the guardian dragon of angels. You are not alone. But sometimes we feel like we're out here alone. We all feel like that at times. And then the last 2 were the star dragons. We have choice, understanding consequences from our choice, and returning, going with the flow. So 2 very interesting cards. So I will be posting on my Facebook page later on. I'm going to do some work on my spirit guides today, and start on my menu for January. So I hope you all have a good week. I may jump on Thanksgiving. If not, have a fabulous Thanksgiving, and I will be back next week. Take care.